now move forward for the another speaker. We have a very interesting combination of architecture, masters in architecture, and with two PhDs in environment management, and the science of environment protection. So here, Professor Dr. Veladika Ristic is here with us. He will be talking on tools and techniques in research. Sir, your two titles of PhDs are there, and you has been here full professor in the field of technical and technological sciences for the narrower scientific field, environmental protection, in March 2022 at the Faculty of Engineering Management and Union Nikola Tesla University in Belgrade, and afterwards in the field of natural sciences for narrower scientific field, science of environment protection in June 2022, and the Faculty of Applied Ecology Futura, Metropolitan University, Belgrade. He is the president of International Research Academy of Science and Arts since 2018. He is a member of Serbian Chamber of Engineers since 2016. He is honorary member of the Academic Domestic Arts Esperance, Strasbourg, France since 2020. So the special topics of his interest are urban and ecological aspects of development and construction, design and construction of sustainable buildings, ecological aspects and sustainability of the building sites, protection against natural disasters and risks, and environment. So a beautiful combination of architecture and environment. Sir, you will be talking on tools and techniques in research. So kindly start the presentation. So we are here to hear you.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, yes.
I put my presentation, but something has happened. Wait.
Just take a moment and it will be resolved.
Okay. I think everything is all right. Huh. What happened? Do you see?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Your presentation is visible. You can just enlarge the screen going to
Okay.
full screen.
Hello,
Yeah.
everyone.
Hello.
Everyone.
Hello. Welcome, sir.
Do you see my presentation? Oh, wait. What's happened? Okay. Hello, everyone. If you see me, I am Vladica Ristic. Yes, you introduce me. Full professor of Faculty of Applied Ecology Futura, University Metropolitan, Belgrade, Serbia. Include owner of Academy of Science, IRASA. If you can see panel behind me, which has over 130 members and 9 collective members, university, faculty, hospital, and innovative companies. IRASA encompasses all aspects of the science and research. I will be to apologize on my colleagues that I will not be able to give answer due to my obligation on the Faculty Futura. Namely, I'm postponed today lectures at the university because of the presentation, so I will to go to class immediately after the presentation. I hope you will accept my apology. You can send me all the answer by my email, which is the end of the presentation. At the beginning, we're starting. I will try to say something about beginnings of Her Majesty, of course, science, in a few sentences. Small history review. Science is old as human life on the planet. In the beginning, the first of science were geometry, okay, and the logic. Later, logic and geometry included other knowledge, such as medicine, philosophy, mathematics, and from them the science were born. And over time, people shared science into social science, technical science, natural science, humanity science, etc. As you know, science has no boundaries. There are no obstacles that science will not cross. Science knows neither nation nor races. Science belongs to everyone, the whole planet. The only thing science knows is research and knowledge. We all talk about in science. What is really science? There are many definitions of answer and the maxims of wise thought, but no has fully defined science. We will pay attention to one overall definition that most scientists is used. In my humble opinion, even the definition is not complete, but we will use for now. Understand research. What is research? Do you see my presentation? Sorry. Hello.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
your presentation is not visible.
Sir,
It's
can you
not-
enlarge
not
the, can you go to the full screen option?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. If it,
Do you see?
no, sir. It's actually, we see the whole chat is there with all the participants are visible, but the screen is not visible.
We have problem. To don't lose time, I talking and I send you my presentation if
Oh, okay, sir. As you feel convenient.
to don't lose time because my student wait me. Okay.
Yeah, this is it.
Yes, of course.
Maximize it, please. Maximize it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, you can click on the slideshow.
Yes. Do you see?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
good.
It's okay.
When I says science is a collection of methodology collected and systematically arranged knowledge. Understand science. You know, to every science, in science include research. Understand research as systematic, critical, controlled, and repeatable process of acquiring new knowledge, necessary and sometimes sufficient identifying, determining, and solve science theoretical and empirical problems. Yes, research is very complex process. Researching include many techniques, many tools, many everything. Research process of serious actions or step necessary effectively carry out research. Their action steps are formulating of research problem. At the very outset, the researcher must decide the general area of interest of aspect and subject matter. Then he would like inquire into the research problem should be formulated. You understand? Secondly, exclusive literature survey. Once the problem of formulating the research shall undertake extensive literature. Third, development of working hypothesis, very important. After extensive literature survey, researchers shall state in the clear terms the working hypothesis and finish to her research. Working hypothesis is tentative assumption made order to draw how the test logical empirical consequences. Fourth, preparing the research design. After framing hypothesis, we have to prepare research design. Determining is five part. Determining is simple design. A simple design is definition, plan determined before actually collected for obtaining a sample from given population. Sixth part, collecting data. Colleagues talking about collecting data. Very, very important. There are several ways of collecting the appropriate data which differ considerability of context of cost. Data include and observation, you know. So personal interview, so telephonic interviews, I don't know, observation, something. The seventh part, execution the project. Execution of project is a very important step in the research process. If the execution of the project proceeds on correct lines, the data to be collected would be adequate and independent. Analysis of data, its eighth part, requires a member closely related operations such as establishment of categories, the application of these categories to role. Let's go. Yes, of course. Criteria of good research, very, very important. You have, I've written here, scientific research satisfy the following criteria. Must satisfy criteria. The purpose of research, the research procedure, procedural design, the researcher should, the analysis of data should be sufficiently, conclusions should be confined, greater confidence in research to warranted be researcher experience. Research design. Research design is have a next purpose. Research design are used the following purpose. Carry importance of influence to reliability, results attained. To facilitate the smooth scaling. Research design, the needed because in facilities of the smooth scaling, the various research, operation, therapy making, research as efficient the possible, maximal information, of course. To collect a relevant data and technique, research design stand for advanced planning of the method and adopted for collecting and relevant data and the techniques. To provide blueprint of plans, research design needed to the facts that they all smooth working many research operation. It's like blueprint, which we need in advance the plan, the method, and adopted of collecting relevant data. To provide an overview to other experts. Our research design provides overview of the research process and with the help of the design can take help views of experts of that field to provide direction. And research design provides proper practical direction of the executive and others who helping into the process. And we have characteristic of good research design generally. A good research design minimize bias and maximizes relatability of data collection and analysis. To define problem identification of the problem research, the following steps are the following in the identifying research problem. We have 6 steps for now. Determining of field research, first step. Second step, the researcher should develop of the mastery on the area. Step 3, should review the research conducted in area. Step 4, on the basis. Step 5, he should draw analogy. Step 6, he should pinpoint of specific aspects of the problem which investigate. Researchers required have many data, generating tools and techniques. Wait, please. Testing and tests are the tools of measurement, and we do research in data collection, also evaluation. Some different tools of data collection may be questionnaires, interviews, schedules, observation techniques, rating scales, activities involved in data collection. What is questionnaire? Questionnaire is probably most used and most abused of data gathering device. It easy, prepare, and to administrator. Interview is a tool method which permits exchange of ideas and information. An interview report is established between interviewer and interview, if you understand me. Not only physical distance between them annihilated, his social and cultural barrier is also removed, and few mutual flow ideas to takes place, of course. Schedules. When a research using set of questionnaires of interview purpose, it's known as schedule. By a schedule, we cannot, however, obtain information about many things at once. It is best situated to study of a single them thoroughly. Observation technique, very important, I asked before, is a commonly used technique of evaluation research. It is used for evaluating cognitive brain and non-cognitive aspects of a person. It uses evaluation performance, interests, attitudes, values, thoughts, their life problem and situation. You know, observing, we in natural science, concretely in ecology, have observation nature. In architecture, we observation construction, building, and mixed ecology and architecture give bigger observation. You know, we in Serbia, no, in Serbia, you have in India, you have every in the world. Natural hazard, a landslide. We're building construction in a landslide, and we must observe an observation. Elementary observation for that case is Imperia. First, second observation, float on land. Seems like river, seems like sea, seems like ocean. You know, in ancient time, one good philosopher in science tell us in the world, Pantarei, everything's going. And observation is very, very important. Rating scale. What is rating scale? Is term applied express opinion, judgment regarding some situation, object, or character. Opinion is usually expressed on a scale of values. Rating techniques are devices which your judgments may be quantified. And activities who involved data collection. Activities involved in data collection. Data must be collected and recorded in a form suitable for the intended analysis. The collection of data requires time, substantial effort for hacking skills, and making necessary arrangement for collection and ensure adequate quality. Let's go. And following the main purpose of data analysis, you know that description, construction of measurement scale, generating imperial relation, explanation and prediction. Explanation and prediction, it's very important because all science is prediction. Natural science, technologies, and medical science, every science, to must have prediction. You know, concretely in our science, architecture, in our science, ecology. Prediction is every. Interpretation of data. The following are the main purpose of interpretation data or results. The throw light in the real significance of the material in the context. To understand the implication, to provide hint, to show the values, great word that result from the research. The very important generalization. Now I have couple words of history of research. For me, I'm sorry, for my opinion, root of science in Middle East, India and Middle East. In Europe, in Western civilization, our roots of science is Greece, old Greece. Of course, every culture in this planet is mixed, and science is mixed. Mesopotamia, India, Persia, ancient Egypt, Greece, Rome, Europe, Middle East, China, Japan, everything is mixed. I tell you, in the start of science is depend everybody. Science is depend of people from Earth, of course, of people of all planet. I tell you, the beginning being a two science. A researcher, Al-Khwarizmi from Iran, from Uzbekistan, I'm sorry, of old Persia. in his book Algebra, written of two science, logic and geometry. A researcher, ancient researcher, of course, to give science, as I tell, medicine, mathematics, algebra, and of course in ancient Greece, starting philosophy. Philosophy is not science for me. Philosophy is a roof of all science. And science is as old like human life in the planet, of course. I don't know what to say. Researching, never stopping. Methodology, never finished. When man, researcher, scientist, okay, explorer, have idea, have a free mind, he go to researching, and methodology is not finished. Yes, we must have some direction, but methodology never finished. I'm sorry. That be my lecturer. My email is vladisar011@gmail.com, and if you want to ask me, you written me. Okay. Thank you very much for your attention, and that is that.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Vlad Karistik, for giving us tools and techniques in research. Good research design minimizes bias, and prediction is everywhere in every science. And thank you, sir. Thank you for so many valuable things.